Hello, everybody, and welcome to Coffee with the Therapist. Today, we are going to get real. We are going to get into stuff that is hard for me to talk about because I am going to be vulnerable with you a little bit today. And I do try to be vulnerable every day, but even going into this, I was in my head a little bit like, how do I want to share this? And what am I going to say? And all that stuff that you do when you're kind of second guessing yourself before you talk about something, or at least I do. And today I wanted to talk about how we have compassion and empathy for people, even when they trigger us or there's something about us that we don't like or that we're struggling with, and or they don't like us. And so I wanted to share with you today that although I do try to be a pretty compassionate, empathetic person that is loving to every person and is accepting to every person, even I struggle from time to time, and I have different people in my life. Now it's few and far between, but I do have certain people in my life that really get under my skin and they really can trigger me from time to time. And I really struggle to have empathy and compassion for. And vice versa. There are people that do not like me. I can't imagine why, but no, I'm just obviously joking. I know I have my idiosyncrasies, my faults, things that I do that will be frustrating for people, but I have people in my life too that just don't like me for some particular reason. And as a recovering people pleaser, that has been really hard because I do want everybody to like me. I do want to win their validation and their approval, but I know that's not going to happen. And I've had to learn over time how to not only accept that, but to also have compassion and empathy for people, even when, they don't like you, or when you have a hard time liking them because they do something or say something or represent something that gets under your skin. And so today, what I wanted to talk about was having compassion and empathy for people who hate on us, for people who, especially as I've gotten more into the social media world, I've had more and more people leave random comments about what I look like, what they believe my political views are, which is pretty funny because I've never even talked about them. And yeah, and just all sorts of things and, hate on things. And so I've had to learn how to have compassion and empathy because the truth of the matter, if somebody's hating on you or trying to work against you or not supporting you, often that says so much more about where they are at and their space in life. Especially those people that are coming and hating on somebody's social media randomly. Like, those people must not be super happy or have other things going on. And so we've got to have empathy and grace for them. And as far as for ourselves, I think I struggle more with the people that I personally feel triggered by, or I personally have a hard time fully accepting and liking. And so that's where the real work begins, is recognizing if somebody is triggering us or annoying us or bothering us, what is that really about? Is that about our fear about what this person would do to our reputation or what it means for them to support us or not support us? Is it about our ego? Is it about wanting everyone to like us and to be pleased by us? I've had to definitely do that searching in my own life. And I will tell you 100% of the time, it's about me. It truly is. And that sucks to admit because I would love to make it about the other person and how frustrating or annoying they are. But really, it's about me often and my inability to let go what I want from them, what I feel like I need from them. And also being able to stand in my own truth if I have differences with a person, knowing my own heart at the end of the day, knowing my intentions, and just letting that go. Because again, I think often when people are hating on us and when they don't support us and we know our heart is good and our intentions are good, that is probably more about them, just like it is about me when I hate on people. And so being able to have empathy and love for that, because we're all there. We all have our different things that we struggle with, or people that really annoy us and frustrate us, especially right now. I think there's a lot of heat around people with different views on even COVID-19. And politically, we're in a climate where people are just not going to see eye to eye. And so I think the best way for us to approach this is to do our best to live in our own values, and honor that. And recognize that if people don't love our views or they don't love who we are because of something we stand for or our disagreements, then again, that likely has more to do with their own stuff. Vice versa, if you are hating on somebody else and you are being triggered and you are spending way too much energy being frustrated and trying to go against somebody else and their views, I would think that it'd be very smart for you to look at your own stuff and see where this is more about you and your own insecurities and where you have work to do. We are all in this boat of humanity. I'm so grateful to be able to have these dialogues with y'all. I'm so grateful to be able to be vulnerable and share this with you. I'm an imperfect human that is still working through things, and this is one of the things that I've been focusing on, especially during this climate of again, getting new hate from social media stuff, or just recognizing that when I'm feeling annoyed or struggling with another human being, I really have to look at myself and what that really means about me. I love y'all. I am so grateful for you. Have a wonderful coffee-filled Friday, and I will touch base with you guys on Monday.